Ishap. Ya record. Hello guys, so we have our first female guest on the show, and I won't say too much. I will let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Jenn the DJ. I hope you guys are good. This is my first interview, by the way, thanks to the Irish.
Okay, is Jenn the DJ?
Yeah.
Jenn from Jennifer.
Yeah, Jenn from Jennifer.
Okay, so Jennifer, I know that firstly you were an MC, then a DJ.
Yeah.
What made you start being an MC, and why did you feel like you have to move to be a DJ?
Okay, the MC, like being an MC, it actually started, I had a lot of, I had people that encouraged me to do that actually. First one was Toilet's Tea, and then the second one was King Harry's. So King Harry's had a gig in Northwood Shisanyama, and then he got mad and dropped the mic on me. Like he literally gave me the mic and left, and I didn't know what to do with the mic. And then I was just like, let me just give it a try and see what's gonna happen. And yeah, I did. I gave it a try, and then I came back home 2019. I was like, let me give it a try here at home. And then blah blah blah. I was an MC, and then last year. I was working with you last year. Yeah.
Society.
Yeah. So last year, a lot of things happened. My manager and I had a fight. Most of my gigs, they were like, off. Like, I felt like Honalumuto switching off the mics when I was MCing. So I was like, since there's like... Oh, and I also didn't like the way like people here at home MC. It was not the way I did my MCing. So that also turned me off, because I'm gonna come with my MCing strategy from nail spray, bring it here, and then they're not gonna like it. Yeah, they do it differently. So January, I was like, let me switch from being an MC and try being a DJ. It's still in the same industry, but I was just, taking a switch. So yeah, that's how it started.
So why did you choose music?
Why did I choose music? Because most of the time, I'm always listening to music. Like whenever I get sad or happy or whatever, like even the first thing I do when I wake up is play music, I sleep with music, and yeah, that's how I fell in love with music. Then from there I was like, let me just share my music with the people. But then I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't like, sharing my music with people. But then this year I was like, girl, we gotta just give it a try.
Okay, so how do you see your journey in the music industry? Because for me, I know it's tough. Because here, Mogasi, like, DJ buyer.
Yeah.
And there are not so many female DJs.
Yeah, there's only two.
Two? When?
It's me, and I don't wanna. Okay, you know what? I didn't wanna mention the other one, but then it's gonna sound like it's we fighting, or it's jealousy or whatever. There's me and there's Pox Magolide. Pox and I actually trained together. She started before me, and then months. I saw her playing. And then I was like, okay, let me, since she's doing it, it means I can also do it, and I also started doing it, and then we played together, and then we had a little bit of a fight, and then we separated.
Okay, so now you're just alone.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you also want a manager in the DJing industry?
At first I felt like I do, but now I don't. I think I'm better at managing myself.
Because myself personally, I don't like the concept of having a manager, and I think it's just not my thing.
It's best when you manage yourself, because then you know what you want and what you don't want.
But it's also tough because you have to manage your life and your artist life, because you have to go to places, ask for gigs when you start. You have to go to radio stations, you have to submit everything by yourself. That's the part that I don't like about not having a manager. But coming to the other things, when it comes to my music, I want to manage it myself. I want to choose which tracks I want to release. So do you feel the same way about it?
No, I'm not scared of approaching people. I'm not scared when it comes to approaching people. If it's like something that's gonna benefit me, then I don't mind doing it myself. Because you don't know what the other person is gonna say on your behalf. So I think it's better if you do everything yourself. Well, for me, I think it's better if I do it myself.
So the other thing I was thinking about is that here, I think there are other women who want to be DJs. What would you say to them?
Girls, y'all don't want to know. But then, if you want to do it, like, just go for it, man. Like, because right now, what I've noticed right now in the DJing industry is that, like, female DJs are like the age, like everyone, they're popping, because like it's a men's world, and when a female joins in, I feel like it's much easier on the female side. It's a different flavor, so if you want to do it, then go for it. I'm also willing to help you out, just contact me, then we can see what to do.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Sure. Well, what I know is that very soon I'm gonna be booming. That's one thing I know. So, but then another thing, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Now I dropped out of school to focus on this. So, but then I didn't drop out completely. I'm gonna go back, but now I just wanna focus on my DJing career, so that in the next maybe a year or two, I'll be, on TV somewhere. That's where I really want to see myself at the top. Then I don't have a specific time frame, but then I just know that very soon.
So as an artist, I know it's difficult to manage your personal life and your artist life. How do you manage that?
It's very hard. It's very hard. I don't really have a personal life and a DJing life. They're actually combined. For me, they're combined, because I can be at home and say, okay, today I'm just Jenn. I'm not Jenn the DJ, I'm just Jenn. But then like something comes in my head, like, why don't you just like mix something quickly, and then I'm on my laptop, I'm mixing. And the weekend comes, when obviously weekend I put my Jenn aside and my personal life aside. I'm now Jenn the DJ, So I don't really have like separate lives. I combine them.
Still on the managing thing, how do you manage your relationship? Because as a female DJ, I know like most male DJs would like to have a female DJ as their partner. So how do you manage that thing? Because when you go to a gig, it's mostly like it's full of like men. There are few men. Like, how does your partner feel about that? Like going to a field full of men?
Okay, that's a tricky question, because at the moment I'm single. I'm not in any relationship. But then my ex-boyfriend was the one that actually told me that I should try being a DJ. And as soon as I ventured into that and I started like going out to play, the relationship came shaky, and then he couldn't like take it in, or every weekend I'm out, and then I came back, like I came home late and stuff like that, and I just want to sleep. So, and then it was a strain in our relationship, and he couldn't take it anymore, and then we broke up. So yeah, it's
life.
It's life, It's kind of hard dating a female DJ. Not gonna lie, it's hard.
I would say it's the same thing for a producer, because you can't be in the studio and with your partner at the same time.
Yeah, it's distracting. Yeah.
You have to manage your time. You have a date day. You have music day.
Yeah.
I've been there.
So yeah, for now I think it's better to be single and just focus on my career. Yeah.
The first time we communicated on social media, you mentioned some sort of a campaign.
Yeah.
Please, go into depth and tell me, what did you mean by that?
Oh, okay. A few weeks back, I had an idea. I want to open a foundation, Polohang Foundation. So 2 months back, no, actually a month back, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and I had to be in hospital for a month. Yeah, I had depression, anxiety, mental health issues. So as soon as I came out, I thought of opening a foundation and raise awareness about mental health issues and social issues as well. So for now, I'm gonna be starting with schools. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna start with schools and teach learners about mental health issues and social issues as well. Because I've noticed that people can have depression and they might not be aware that they actually have depression or they're bipolar. It's kind of tricky to diagnose yourself and say I have this specific thing until you do something, maybe let's say you try committing suicide or stuff like that, and then when you get to the hospital, that's when they diagnose you and say, you know what, you have this and this and this. So it's better if I raise awareness about it and give out symptoms and stuff like that, so that people can be aware if they are going through that.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Would you say the music is helping you go through that?
It does a lot. It does. Because even mostly if you you haven't listened to my sets. Mostly my sets, they're all about how I'm feeling on that day. If I'm feeling sad, my set is gonna be about sad music, emotional deep house. And then if I'm happy, it's gonna be vibey. Yeah. So music does help me go through things.
That's something everyone should know.
Yeah.
I think for most DJs or producers, they are coping mechanism just to listen to music. Stress music, depression.
Music. Alice.
Yeah.
When whatever situation they get into, they just listen to music. So yeah. And actually it's not fine, it's getting worse.
Yeah, you just distracted.
Yeah, for a moment, and then it's a cycle.
Okay, Jenn the DJ, thank you for agreeing to this interview. So where can your fans find you?
My fans.
Yeah,
Okay, on Instagram I'm Jenn the DJ. It's Jenn_the_DJ. Then on Facebook it's Jenn the DJ and Jennifer Peasons. Twitter, Jenn the DJ. Obviously I can't give you guys my WhatsApp number, Yeah, so that's where you can contact me, guys. Yeah. Oh, and email also at fpuledi@gmail.com.
Can you repeat the email part?
Oh, the email part is fpuledi@gmail.com.
Yeah. Thank you again.
It's a pleasure.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.